Tyra Banks is defending Dancing with the Stars' decision to cast Olivia Jade as a contestant on the upcoming season. The veteran supermodel, who will host the series for a second season in a row, went to bat for the 21-year-old YouTuber after many expressed shock she was cast for the competition amid her family's college admissions scandal. Calling the daughter of Lori Loughlin and Massimo Gianelli brave, Tyra said that the show was a way for Olivia to tell her story and said she believed that she had nothing to do with the scandal that landed her parents in prison. Banks was prompted by ET's Lauren Zima to discuss the backlash surrounding Olivia's casting, at which point she divulged her thoughts on the matter and spoke to her character. "I think Olivia is so brave. I think people don't know her, they know what happened to her," Banks said, as she touched on her association with the Varsity Blues college admissions scandal 2 years ago. She has said that she did not know about what was going on and it's really sad, and it's very hurtful when something publicly happens but you had nothing to do with it. So I trust that she says she didn't know. Tyra maintained that the show was a way for Olivia to rewrite her own narrative. "She is having to deal with that and I think she's coming to Dancing with the Stars to be able to tell her story and show her vulnerability." Famously, Olivia's parents Lori and Massimo were found guilty of paying $500,000 in bribes to get she and sister Isabella, 22, admitted to USC as part of the rowing team, despite having no experience. It was called the largest admissions scandal ever prosecuted. Loughlin was sentenced in August 2020 and ordered to pay an $150,000 fine as well as 150 hours of community service, and Massimo was slammed with a $250,000 fine and 250 hours of service. Both were also sentenced to prison, and the Full House star served out her 2-month sentence at a correctional facility near Dublin, California and was released on December 28, 2020. Massimo on the other hand served nearly 5 months at a federal prison in Lompoc, California but completed the last of his sentence under home confinement. He was released from federal custody on April 17, 2021. In the conversation, Tyra continued to react to criticism that Olivia should also not be on the show because she's not a star, and also said she had nothing to do with the casting process despite being an executive producer as well. Though the former ANTM host acknowledged that she wasn't a celebrity in the traditional sense per se, she maintained if people are talking about you, you're famous. When news of the influencer's official casting was revealed on September 8, Olivia also spoke to ET about choosing the experience as a second chance and opportunity to grow. "I just want to make it very clear that it is important to learn from the past and I am a big believer in second chances. I am still young and I am still trying to figure it out and I hope that I just continue to grow every day. And I think because this process is so challenging, you learn so much about yourself, which I am excited for. I'm putting myself outside of my comfort zone," she continued. Ahead of the announcement, Olivia had been spotted attending practice shielded underneath a reflective visor. The full cast of male stars includes Matt James, Brian Austin Green, Cody Rigsby, Iman Shumpert, The Miz, Jimmy Allen, and Martin Kove. The full cast of female stars includes JoJo Siwa, Kenya Moore, Amanda Klutz, Suni Lee, Melanie C., Christine Chu, and Melora Hardin. The show is set to air on September 20 with a panel that includes show vets, Carrie-Anne Naba, Bruno Tonioli, Len Goodman, and former pro Derek Hough.